Now, from financial fraud to identity theft, the shocking story this evening of how a woman's quest for a new home led her to realize that someone else was using her name, birth certificate and TRN. We were told that another woman in St. Catherine did a deed poll on the victim in 2022 and has since assumed her identity. Kalisha Williams has this primetime news exclusive.
The search for a home can be long and tedious, and for this woman, who we will call Monica, it would be a dream come true.
I contact NHP to do a contribution memo to get a eligibility letter, for the whole mortgage thing and stuff like that.
But in pursuit of her dream, her life became a living nightmare. After gathering all the required documents to purchase her home, Monica, who is self-employed, said the NHT told her she had some missed payments, so she was sent to the tax office.
So I went to the tax office to have it sorted out, or to have an explanation, why is this happening?
And that one trip to the tax office would change her life forever. Literally. After the agent printed out her information for her to make the payments, Monica said she was left even more confused and frustrated.
He looked puzzled as well. What did you mean by this is not your name? I said, that's not my name. So looking at his screen, I saw where my correct name was there, but then there was another name below it. So with his searching and investigation, he found out that there was a lot of documents. There was a deed poll documents that to change out my name and birth paper to a complete different name.
That's when the agent started digging and asked her to confirm all the information on the birth certificate, which she did. Monica said she did not do any deed poll to change her name. So what was happening? Further checks revealed that a woman in St. Catherine had gone to another parish 6 months earlier and had changed all of Monica's information and has since assumed her identity.
That's exactly what it is. Like, I don't exist anymore. I was so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so mad. I don't know how to express the feeling that I was having.
Desperate to get her life back, Monica said she tried to get some answers from the Registrar General's Department, RGD. However, she was instructed to report the matter to the fraud squad. However, more than a month later, she has not been told when the matter will be resolved.
The last I heard is somebody has the case, but haven't gotten any calls to say, okay, this is where they're at, or this is what they're doing. I'm the one that have to keep pushing everybody, calling everybody to get something done. If I don't do anything, I don't think anything is going to be done.
In the meantime, CEO of the RGD, Charlton McFarlane, confirmed that a deed poll was done under Monica's real name and using her information sometime in 2022. He said for a deed poll to be done, which is simply someone changing one or all of their names, the individual would have to present their birth certificate, a deed from a lawyer or justice of the peace explaining that the person wishes to change their name, and a government-issued ID or certified passport-sized photo. As for Monica's case,
the birth certificate bearing that information was applied for and obtained in June, or around about that time, right? And a subsequent recording of a deed poll was done. So the deed poll was not drafted at the RGD, but it came to the RGD for recording. A passport-sized photograph along with a that was stamped, right, by a JP. That was what was used to facilitate the recording of the deed poll.
So was all the protocols followed by the RGD? Did the entity data cross-reference of the birth certificate that the suspect had under her original name?
Again, absolutely. We do that kind of cross-referencing, right? But again, I cannot speak to the specifics in particular case. We haven't had any formal request from either the investigative body or the individual in question, right? So what I'm telling you now is just based on the information I gathered from you, and when I just asked, use the name to see what was done and stuff like that.
Tomorrow we'll look at some of the gaps in the system of doing deed polls and the way forward. Kelisha Williams, TVJ News.